Hey guys, today I'll be showing you my Igknight deck for you for January of 2021. I hope everybody had a great holidays. I hope everybody had a great time with your families and all that stuff. I'm back. Sorry I took a while. I just, want to spend time with the people that I love, spend time with my family, friends, the love of my life, and stuff like that. And now I'm kicking in gear. You need to always have a little bit break in times like these. But now I'm back making videos, and I got you Igknights. This deck is really fun. I gotta say, this deck is so much fun to just play around with your pals, your friends. You can do a lot of shenanigans. And I will show you what are these shenanigans. There's so much. Yeah, you can do a lot of shenanigans with this. It's kind of funny. So let's start with Igknights are all fire warrior monsters. So obviously, if you're asking, can I combine this with Noble Knights? Yes, you combine this with Noble Knights. You combine this with any kind of warrior type base deck. It's just really that good, to say the least. But yeah. Anywho, so let's talk about the monsters that we're playing. We're playing a lot of monsters in this deck, obviously, because what they do is that when they're on this pendulum scale, you can pop them. Their effects is that they can pop themselves, both of them. You pop one Igknight, and you have to have one Igknight from that pendulum scale to pop the other Igknight, so they both get destroyed. You go to the extra monster and add one fire warrior type monster. So meaning that you can add, yes, for Noble Knights. So stop questioning that, because a lot of people are going to question that. So let's get into the deck, shall we? So first off, we're playing 3 copies of Igknight Squire. This is your level 3, your lowest of all. And it has 0 attack and 2000 of defense, and it has the vanilla the pendulum effect and the vanilla effect, the flavor text, or we call it. But it reads, and all Igknight monsters have this. If an Igknight card in your other pendulum zone, if you have another Igknight card in your other pendulum zone, you can destroy both of these cards in your pendulum zone, and you can add one fire warrior type monster from your deck or graveyard to the hand, which is nice. And its flavor text is cold steel armor of his young squire cannot hide the kin burning mind contained within. I like that. This is really cool. 3 copies of Squires. Then we got 3 copies of Crusade. Obviously, they have the same pendulum set, but we're gonna read the flavor text because they're actually kind of nice. The impulsive Igknight warrior is fanatic about the cause he fights for. Because of his passion, his comrades try to keep him at arm's length. Cool. Then 3 copies of Paladin. I like Paladin. He's pretty cool. And his flavor text is, the Igknights a reputation as a thinker, with a cool head, my bad. But the truth is that his emotions just take longer to heat up. Then 3 copies of Templar. An experienced Igknight warrior who fights for justice, and despite the corrupt, he even questions his own weapon these days due to his absolute quest for righteousness. I gotta say, they do really good with these flavor texts. Then 3 copies of Margrave. I don't know how to say that name. Do apologize if I'm not saying. A high-ranking Igknight warrior. When he does enter the fray, he's sweeping attacks of feared not just by enemies, but also his own troops. Now for the 2 copies we're running 2 copies of Igknight Cavalier. The vaunted weapons of the pink Igknight have inflicted as much damage to her enemies as to her own troops, but she gets results, so very few complaints. Then 2 copies of Veteran. This grizzled leader of the bodyguard divisions acts as a chaperone to Cavalier, and is one of the few complainers about her recklessness, mostly to Galen, the only one who understands him. And we have 2 copies of Igknight Gallant. a leader of the most dashing Igknight commando unit. His greatest challenge is to keep the hot temper of the men under control, which is cool. Gotta say, pretty cool flavor text. So yeah, these are all vanilla monsters. They don't have an effect. What they do is that they just bring out these big body monsters from 2100 to 2400 to literally a lot of, you know, you can make a lot of shenanigans with these guys of their attacks. But yeah, and then we're running 3 rescue rabbits. Yeah, because just straight with this, special summon 2 Igknight monsters, and that's it. Pretty simple. Then we have painful choice. Then we have for the spells 3 painful choices. This is really good because you can send 1 level 4 lower normal monster to your graveyard, and then add 1 of the same name to that card from to your deck. So easy enough. You can use this and activate one the Ignites in your pendulum skills. You know, if you destroy them, you pop them. If you want that Ignite in the graveyard, you can add it back to your hand. Pretty good. So 3 copies of that. Next up, we have 3 copies of Igknight Reloader. Reveal any numbers of pendulum monsters from your hand and shuffle them into the deck. Then draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffle into the deck plus 1. Yeah, it means any pendulum monster. So this is a really generic card, which is nice. First, and start this call, you cannot draw cards by card effects. You can activate Igknight Reloader once per turn. Pretty cool card. Then we got 3 Summoners Art. This will add a level 5 higher normal monster from your deck to your hand. Obviously, all your Igknight monsters that are level 6 to 5. Pretty simple enough. Yeah, pretty simple enough. Next, for the 2-Os, we're running 2 copies of Igknight Unite. I used to play this at 3, now I went back to 2 because I wanted to play, more equipped cards, and we did. Target 1 Igknight card, you control, destroy it, and if you do special 1 Igknight monster from the deck, you can only use this effect of Igknight Unite once per turn. So yeah, pretty much. Now, for the 1-Os, we're running 1 Moon Mirror Shield, 1 Phoenix Blade, 1 Living Fossil, and the 1 Phoenix Infernal Arms Derula. I don't know how to say this. Derilla? That's how you say it? I think. So this is the only Infernal card that I'm using, and the reason why is because it has some good synergy with it. So it says, well, this card is equipped to a monster. You can add 1 level 5 or lower Fire Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. So easy enough. Any Ignite except for the level 6, which is okay. That's not bad. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is sent to the graveyard, you can target one level 5 or lower fire monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon any monster for the rest of the turn except for warrior monsters. You can only use these effects of Infernal Arms once per turn. So yeah, so that's pretty much the deck. It's something simple. It's something cool. It's something fun. I wanted to get into the fun factors of this, and also Pendulum best deck. Sorry man. Sure. So for the extra deck, so we're running 2 copies of Slink Spider because we're running a lot of vanilla monsters, and this is a really good card for that. Then we're running 2 copies of Isolde Tales of Two Noble Knights. This will does is just add 1 warrior monster from your hand to your deck. Simple enough. Then you can send the equipped cards that we have, and the other effect is that we can sell any of the equipped cards that we have, and special summon a warrior monster depending on how many equipped cards we had. So we have 4. That means that we can send from level 3 to 4, which is really good. Obviously, I wanted more equipped cards because sometimes you might draw 1 of them and you can't go for the level 3. So this is why we're doing this. Living Fossil is always good. Yeah. Now for the 1-ups is the 1 Salamangreat Great Al Mirage. This is actually pretty good with it. So because we do have a couple of because we do have Squire, and Squire is just a normal summon that we can just do it, and that's pretty much it. Which is pretty good. Which is pretty good. Cute. I don't know what cute is, but you know, one of that. Then 1 Dual Chimera. This is just a booster. Really good card for this deck. Nice. Then we got the 1 IP Masquerena because it's IP Masquerena. Then we have the Nightmare Practice, we have the Cerberus, we have the Phoenix, and we have the Unicorn, which is really cool, I gotta say. And also we have Unicorn, and then we have Griffin. I'll tell you why I play Griffin later. Now for the other monsters, the big boys. We're playing Arcane Extra Joker. This guy is so cool, I gotta say. So people are actually my pals in the stream that I go to. Obviously, I'm every Saturday on a Twitch stream. If you guys want to check me out or something, just check it out. I left in my bio of my YouTube channel of his stream, Hellfire's channel. Go check him out. And you can see me every Saturday, at 3 or 2 there with those guys, and we can play. We're playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh there. Check us out, you know, and all that stuff. So Arcane yesterday, when he saw this, he was like, "What the fudge?" And then once per turn, when a spell or trap card monster or monster effect is activated, and target this face-up card on the field, or monster that points to this card, you can discard the same type of card and negate the activation. And here's the other busted part: when this link summon card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one warrior monster, one normal warrior monster from your deck. That's really great. And then the other one is, if you do, add a warrior level 4 warrior monster to your deck, to your hand. It's just a really good card. I actually like this card. This is really good, and it works well with the deck. Like, I really do. Then the one black luster soldier, soldier of chaos, which is alright. Gotta say, you know, it's a beat sick. The reason why I play Griffin is that we can do a lock over there with Griffin, easy enough. And this was all with Link Spider, so easy enough. When you have Link Spider, you can just bring out 4 or 5 the other Igknights with, you know, pendulum summoning and all that stuff. You bring them out, you do the Griffin. He is now on the bottom with Link Spider, meaning that your opponent cannot, you know, use Griffin if you summon him to activate the effects of the monsters, which is really good. Then the game enders, we have the one Boros Sword Dragon, and then we have the Mekk-Knight Crusade Avermax. This is also an end game. This is the thing we do with IP Masquerena, which is nice, which is cool. So that's pretty much it for this show. Obviously, if you want to change something in the extra deck, that's fine by me. Play whatever you want. Play whatever you want. Then the side deck, obviously, options. It's all your options. For me, this is there. I play Tripleton Twisters. I'm going with against a big a heavy back row deck. 2 Cosmic Cyclones against Mystic Might or whatever, you know, whatever. Now for trap cards, I'm playing triple evenly match, triple Solomon Strike, 2 ups, Heavy Storm Duster, and Solomon Judgment. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is really a fun deck. I gotta say, if you have this deck and you haven't played it in forever, go pick it up. It's really cheap. Things like you can get the entire core set of this like for $10 to $15, I guess. Because I think the only card that's really expensive is this one, Crusade. I think it's like $2. I don't know, depending on that. Extra deck, I always, it's optional of how you use your choices on that. And side deck is if you want to or not. I always say, if you finish the main deck, you don't have to pay for the side deck because you already finished the main deck. You don't need the side deck sometimes. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do like this deck. It's really fun, and it's really interesting. I remember a friend of mine that was selling Igknight. I was so considering buying this that I missed the opportunity to buy this. Now, when I get money, I'll buy this. So yeah, go definitely pick this up. Solid deck. I gotta say, solid fun deck to play with your friends and do shenanigans. This deck is shenanigans in like that. This is what I love about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just there's so many shenanigan decks. If you want to play meta deck, that's great. That's fine by me. You play your meta deck, whatever you want. But you gotta remember, there's always those great shenanigans, gimmicky decks that they're just so good in such a stupid way. Obviously, if you like a deck that hasn't got any support or they got banned, it's fine, dude. Just wait until, you know, something good comes out and you might like it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, there's always the window and then there's the door. And I'll see you guys later. Also, please check out the Twitch channel on the description in my about. to check out the Twitch stream of my good pal. He's really cool. He's really awesome. If you want to play with us, remember, if you want to play us with, play Yu-Gi-Oh with us. It's every Saturday, 2 to 3, give or take, of that hour. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.